Welcome back, gentlemen. Another day, another week,
Another dollar.
another show to play on.
It really is the highlight of the week, this.
Is it?
It really is.
Is it?
Yeah, good week. So you play some golf.
I've
You're
been
out
doing
on
a
the
few
links.
things. I'm feeling myself a little bit, actually, boys.
Go on.
I can tell.
Go on.
I don't know. There's just something about my aura at the moment that I'm really in sync with, and I'm okay with, and I'm just wanting the rest of the world to feel
Have you started doing drugs?
it. No,
Finished up sporties.
no, but
But,
I have played a little bit more golf.
hey.
How many holes do you reckon you played in the last week?
Nah, not too many. Maybe just under 2 rounds, which is more than I typically would play if I was still in season. So I'm taking that. And then plus it's just like holiday times, boys. Like you notice I got the bucket hat on today. I'm off to Fiji tomorrow. I'm off to Fiji. So,
Good for some.
you know, it's just a bit going on.
Hey, before you go, and before we get into the show, let me open up with a little brain teaser. Venice is hiring new gondoliers and paying up to $150K a year. Do you know the old boat rowers going down the old Venice River?
Oh, what?
I
How
thought you were trying
much?
to say gondolas. but gondoliers.
$150K a year. 18 plus, that's all you're going to be. You've got to be over 18 years old.
Is that euro or is that
High
Kiwi?
school,
Might be euro.
it might be Euro.
So you're looking at
You need a high
300.
school education and be able to swim. Gentlemen, are we in the wrong job?
100. What?
Absolutely.
Like respectfully.
I did Wakarama.
Respectfully.
They'll be down there.
What does a high school education have anything to do with this role?
I mean, you need to hold a conversation, surely. With
Yeah,
the
but
tourists that are
High
on
school
there.
education, that's a social skills. Social skills and artists, we are 100% in the wrong job.
Dennis, watch out. The three of us, we're on our way
Hell,
over.
boys.
All right.
That sounds very nice.
All right, let's get
me
into the
there.
show.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Look at this one. Lamborghini.
Look at the speed! Shaun Johnson! Aguero! Bang! It's over! Pass is intercepted at the goal line. In your life have you seen anything like that? Elliott hits it over the grandstand! And New Zealand are in the World Cup final!
Kia ora, everybody. Welcome back to another week on the Play On Show. It is brought to you by BNZ. You know media. Shout out to those guys as well. Frank Energy, Heineken Silver, and BNZ. What, Shaun?
It's in the game. Is it?
Marc, I'm going to throw it to you because there wasn't enough bass in there.
It's
Marc,
in the game.
Is my mic working properly?
No, your mic's
Or my
definitely
headphones aren't working or something because I don't sound as like impactful right now.
Big shout out to Autex. All this is able to be brought to you with that sound, that crisp sound, thanks to Autex Sound Solutions.
what's going on with you, brother? You're looking like
Glasses?
Yeah, no, you know
DJ
what?
that's
Okay,
gonna be in
enough's
Amsterdam
enough.
soon.
No, yeah, enough's enough. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. I'll just stick. No, you know what? I'm even just going to stick them down on the table. But no, I did get a little carried away.
It looks a little cricketish. Do you know what I mean? Like those are cricket shades.
Oh, don't get
No
the cricket
way.
chat started.
You have just
Don't
said
get
that.
the cricket chat started.
Like, what? You wouldn't believe it, boys. I am, in fact, going to be trying my hand at cricket. Yes. I get to go play with some
Who
pretty...
you playing with?
Like, bro, we got Dan Vittorio, Adam
Cricketers. Bro, do you know Adam
Yeah.
Do you know how rich he is?
Adam Porori.
Adam Parori? Bro, he like might be close to a billionaire.
That's why we...
Bro,
Nah,
you want to get him on your side. Like, he gets around in helicopters and planes. And
Yeah.
he doesn't like to flaunt it.
I'm going to reach out to him, but not for the money. I'm going to teach him, I need to learn how to hold a bat. I need to be going down there to hold my own because, lads, cricket isn't something I've dabbled in. Not through high school, not ever.
Really? You've never played?
Nah, I mean, I asked them, does bat down count? And they
down's good.
They giggled, and I did. What about the TikTok? You know,
You used to play that at school.
yeah, nah, but they weren't having it. But now I'm going down there for the vibes and just have some fun.
Bro, move the mic and give us your best. How there? Here we go. How there? Oh, it's in the ice. Sold it in the ice. Beautiful. Well done. We must have missed the call, Marc.
Yeah, no. To be fair, I don't think they need us trying our hand at cricket.
Speak
Hey.
for yourself.
That's a good wee setup from what I've heard. I haven't necessarily watched a stream or heard about
I
it.
just
but
want to say, like, apparently, it gets pushed out into homes all over Aotearoa. We've got 100 million, billion, quadrillion views on that bad boy.
wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, we want to put on a show. It's going to be fun.
Marc, we must have been one of the ones that missed that one.
We must have missed that one.
Right,
Yeah.
What's it called?
The Black Clash.
It's funny, isn't it?
Cricket versus rugby.
That's a weird name for that one, isn't it? And it's in Christchurch.
Can you guys just be happy for me? Yeah, thanks.
It's in the Black Clash in Christchurch.
Wow.
That's crazy, Mark.
They're crazy.
Hey, let's get it. Hey, what is on the show for us today? Let's get it rocking and rolling. Mark, you got fifth and last?
I do indeed. We'll start off with fifth and last, and I'm also bringing you something that I guess I like the name. It's the Past Mark. We're going to talk about the All Blacks just as they get to their final game.
Mark with a K. I see what
Yeah,
you've done.
the Past Mark. I want to talk about some of the other teams, the squads, and just the difference between what we think the Past Mark is going to be for them in the 2025 season, or perhaps wrapping up in the 2024 seasons.
Oh, I like names as well, so I want to test you boys. We can just come in here, we can talk about sport, but very few places and platforms and podcasts you can go on where you can test people in their nicknames, with sporting nicknames. And I'm going to see how well you guys know some of the greatest athletes of all time, and do you know their nicknames? Shawnee, what you got for us today?
Oh, you like names, Brook? How about this for one? Play on pop-up. Now, I will expand on this a little bit, a little later, but this is our version. This is Play On's
Love
version
that.
of a pop-up.
Hey, we got some goodies to give away again?
We do indeed. Of course, you need to be listening out and looking out for the Heineken Prize Vault prize for this week. A little special, this one. A little from the heart, from us to you. So yeah, that's
one was cooked in the kitchen,
anyone,
wasn't it?
anyone who interacts with us on social, you may end up being our Heineken Prize Vault winner for today.
Love that. All right, let's get into the show, eh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And as we always do, we kick it off with a little fifth and last, and we'll start with those sporting headlines. It coulda, shoulda been All Blacks. The debate over taking penalties instead of kicking for the corner continues as All Black fans pontificate that 29-30 point loss to France on Sunday morning. They get to take on Italy this Sunday morning to finish off the tour, but I think
What a nice way to
conversation.
finish a tour, eh? Like, with all due respect, Italy's obviously, loves its
What?
rugby. Loves its rugby.
What, Brook?
But you get to finish
Careful
off
now.
a very, it would have been a tough tour that these boys have had, but you just get to go and enjoy some time in Italy.
Yeah.
With the lads, and you might not play this week, so it's kind of like a bye week for you. You get to go and eat that Italian food and
Drink that Heineken Silver.
drink that Heineken Silver
Hey,
while you're there. Like, what a way to wrap up a year.
I love that. We're talking about Italy and what a beautiful way
Italia.
to finish a tour. But hey, Mark, I'm going to go really early on this because this has
Oh, you
pissed me
wouldn't.
right off all
You
week. So
wouldn't.
can I please have my Frank energy moment?
Hell yeah.
Right now. Put it over the screen. Yeah, drop them graphics because your boy's about to go in on all you. I don't know how many times I've got to say this. Stop. From the comforts of your couch, thinking you know better than the people in the arena. For the last time, boys, how about just appreciate the level of rugby our boys have produced on this Northern Tour? You cannot win them all. You're not always going to get everything 100% right.
Typical Warriors attitude.
But, in Scott Barrett, we have grown and we have learnt to trust. He is a young skipper. He's got a great leadership group around him. Coulda, shoulda, whatever it is, trust that he made the right call in the right moment based on what he was feeling and what his boys were feeling.
I am absolutely
Okay.
100% with you, Shaun.
All right.
Absolutely agree. Brooke hates this, and we had a massive argument on TMS
Brooke
about
hates this because he's never played a contact sport in his
you
life.
tell him. You and I played.
Brooke hates this because he is named Couch Brook for a reason. All right? So, that is my 2 cents on it. Scott, we got your back. The ABs, we got your back.
Oh, it's
So
always
finish
got
strong.
backs. I want to add that in there. It's always got backs with the
Is it
ABs.
though?
That's not, though.
No, Brooke. By all means, talk through your scenario in all of this.
Okay.
This is the opposite. This is the opposing side.
Okay, so All Blacks are down. I think they were down 4 with 14 minutes to go. They took a penalty. I agreed with that. Then they take another penalty, which puts them back down by another one because France had a penalty in between. And then we have a chance with 5 minutes to go because France scored another penalty at this point. And that was the point where I go kick to the corner. And what I thought it didn't do was I thought it lacked a little bit of courage in that moment to kick to the corner to go and win the game, because do you have to forget that you are the All Blacks?
Lacked courage.
Lacked courage. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
Pause. Lacked courage.
Exactly.
You are on the other side of the world playing the most physical game there is.
Right.
And you want to talk about courage.
That's part of the game.
Kicking to the corner is part of the game. Taking shots at goal is part of the game. It's got nothing to do with courage. You think Scott was sitting there going, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, no, I'm scared of that. No.
Yes, that's what it feels like to me.
See, and that's why you're sitting in this seat. This just sums me up. I'm so glad you just said that.
That's what it feels
Clip
like.
that, man. Because it's so accurate, and that's what it feels like to a lot of probably people that are watching down the barrel right now, looking at their TVs, going, "Oh, where's your gruesome ball, Scott? Kick to the corner." No, bro. This is the thing. Hindsight is the virtue in all of this. Now, we got boys that can kick goals from anywhere in a tight contest.
Jordy
on
Barrett's
the road.
out. Jordy Barrett wasn't in.
So you're saying D-Mac ain't ice? You're saying D-Mac can't kick a goal from anywhere in his
He
half?
didn't
on
miss.
You're saying we got guys that kick it from anywhere. D-Mac earlier in the year, he came up short
Earlier
from
in
50
the
out.
year. Earlier in the year.
But you're to that point where you're saying we got guys who can kick it.
all
We
you
didn't
need to
at
do
that
is get
point.
inside the opposition's half, and you're a sniff.
But we
That's all
hadn't
they're
done
thinking in
that.
a tight game.
Sean, can I don't want to add fuel to the fire because we do have more
I do love
headlines
the All
to get
Blacks, by the
through.
way.
I just wanted to say I don't think we'd scored a try since the 26th minute.
What?
I think
Exactly, we were due for one.
No, so
That's how it is work. We
had
were
been
due for one.
trying so hard to score a try and it hadn't been working. So we played Canterbury Crusaders rugby,
We're the All
which
Blacks.
is smart rugby, which is kick it to the corners, get yourself in a position, or kick it from where you can,
Yep.
get yourself in a position to.
Wait, so
I guess
can I ask you this
feed
question?
off the stronger line out, feed off the stronger scrum that you're showing,
Scrum
get a
was great.
penalty,
Scrum
and
was
then
great.
bingo, you win the game.
Can I just say, sorry, at the end of the day, boys, we can sit here and bicker all we want, okay? And I love that we've got opposing views on this because it just shows where we are, where we're at in our own lives, all right? That's what it does. But what I want to say is that Scott is the skipper and he's got great leaders around him. All right, this isn't a conversation. He just goes bang. You look straight away to your other boys. You go, all right, Artie, whoever it is. You go, boys. What do we think? What do we think?
Okay, just hand up really quickly. There's been interviews post-match with even Razor going,
He'll
okay,
talk to a skipper.
I'll talk to my skipper, and we might take a different route going down. And,
We
and
might.
which
We
I
may,
go,
we may
and which
not,
I go,
we
okay,
may.
maybe we learn from this. And I'm happy to be wrong. You've been in the arena. I haven't been in the arena.
100%.
I'm happy to be wrong.
Mato?
Thank you. I've been in the arena.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch games closer than I have. You're absolutely right. I absolutely could be wrong, but I have this just like trust and belief that you are the All Blacks. Marc, you say we hadn't scored in such a long time. I think we're due for a try. I back us at any point. Like,
We just hadn't scored up to that point. Like we're just the 26. Like that's where we
but
were.
we had
at.
scored already. But
just-
in saying that, we'd be like, we haven't scored. We had scored 2 tries. Up
You
to
know
that
what?
point.
I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to have to bank this moment. This is a BNZ
I wish you'd said
bank
it
that
earlier.
moment. Like we are not going
I
to
love
agree.
it.
We're going to have to agree to disagree
I
on
love
there.
it.
So
I love it.
BNZ
Yeah.
bank that. Moving through as well, just other rugby news. Blues number 10, Harry Plummer, has signed to play in France next season.
Oh,
And
Blues are screwed.
Finally, congratulations.
He's like the Blues go day.
no,
He's like the staple way.
is.
He's like the plug. He's just always there.
He's in the right place,
Fills
right
the
time.
gaps wherever you need him.
Well, the
Harry's
Blues
got
just
you.
can't keep a guy, you know? He finally has a good year, you let him go. Oh, bloody hell.
Maybe we've got someone decent coming back.
Don't know what the story is
boats.
with who's coming back. Ooh. However, out of the news as well, congratulations to Michaela Blythe, nominated for Women's Sevens Player of the Year.
Incredible.
And Hannah King for Women's 15s Breakthrough Player of the Year. And of course, alongside Wallace Satiti, nominated for
Incredible.
the Men's 15s Breakthrough Player of the Year at the World Rugby Awards.
Did any of our men get...
No, not for Individual Player of the Year.
No?
It was 3
3
South
South
Africans,
Africans
and
one Irish.
an Irishman.
An Irish. It's hard to go past the South Africans at the moment.
Number 1 in the world.
Artie, greatest player in the world, though. Never
Story.
mind the rankings.
All right, headline number 2, and Jake Paul is him. Despite what you may think of that boxing match that happened on Saturday here in Aotearoa, it wasn't in here, but we got to see it on Netflix against that 58-year-old Mike Tyson and, of course, YouTube star Jake Paul. 65 million concurrent streams made what some have called the circus into the most watched single fight in history.
Yeah.
Jake Paul won, by the way, just in case.
And
anyone's
I'm
wondering.
happy to sit here and say that's really what we're talking about in all of this. That's why he is him, hey? Because let's just put the boxing aside. You know, like I don't generally feel like he's him for, say, you know, the fight. But he is him for being able to sell that bad boy and continue to get eyes. When we just want to keep, like, well, not we, but like everyone in the world just wants to find a reason to bag it and say it's bad for the sport. The proof is in the numbers. Stats don't lie, ladies and gents. So that is why Jake Paul is him.
Shaun, just on the theme of making people watch, Shaun, I am 43 years old.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I experienced my kids come into the lounge and want to watch any sporting event with me. Despite how great your career was, I was generally watching that alone on the couch. But on Saturday, my daughter, 12 years old, walks in. Is Jake Paul fighting yet?
Wow.
My son, who's a massive gamer,
Yes,
loves
there's
to
a
go-
lot, eh?
He came through. Is Jake fighting yet? That was literally the first time I sat in the lounge and watched a boxing match, if you'd call it that, with the kids.
It works so well, you're right, because it gets both generations. Because none of us went, is Jake fighting? We went, it's Mike Tyson
Mike
fighting.
fighting, yeah.
Is Mike on? So I think he's him because he convinced Mike Tyson to take this fight.
Yeah. Hey, and just on the back of that, can I say, like, Mike Tyson is also him for that pre-match interview? The pre-fight. The pre-fight chat.
You cannot tell me that was not done on purpose.
Oh,
Let
bro.
the cheeks breathe, brother. Let the
If it
cheeks
was
breathe.
done on purpose, he's even more him. He
Absolutely.
is him. Bro, what a genius. So good.
My third headline, the dirtiest Olympic race. Gentlemen, the women's 1,500 metre final from the 2012 Olympic ranks amongst the most tainted events in Olympic history ever. After a fifth athlete has now been disqualified 12 years on.
What?
Yeah. The original gold and silver medalists from Turkey, they are long gone. They have long since been disqualified. As you move through the ranks and slowly up the race board, each one have slowly but surely have failed the drug test. And finally, it's the real story here is American runner Rowberry, who crossed the line in sixth, has crept up into bronze medal position.
That's what I was going to say. Man. Imagine if you cross like last or second to last and
you're
your
like-
name pops up. Your name pops up and you're the
I
one.
did it.
I did it. I take a podium. Or what about even worse? Their name pops up on the dirty list. Like
Yeah.
they got done for performance enhancing and they.
Can I just say, I know we have Olympians that watch us and Commonwealth medalists, so I
probably
know how
not a
hard you
laughing
work,
matter,
and
eh?
it's probably not a laughing matter. But when it's 12 years on, and you're all of a sudden getting someone knock on the door and go, "Hey, congratulations, got yourself a bronze," you'd be like,
Oh, they would have
Wow.
lost out on so much money too.
Would you
Oh,
accept
marketing
it?
money.
Would it feel good?
"I'd take it."
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd take it. Yeah.
Feels better than sixth.
Exactly.
My one for today, shout out to Elijah. Now, you personally probably don't know Elijah Ellis, but Elijah Ellis is an absolute amazing specimen because if you go to a place in New Zealand called Taupo, there is a hole-in-one. There is a hole-in-one opportunity that you can have. Now, you stand basically on the main road. You pull into a car park. If you've been to Taupo, everyone in New Zealand knows it. And if you hit this hole-in-one, which is 102 meters from the tee, you'll win yourself $10,000. Elijah Ellis, at the age of 11, has become the youngest winner.
Oh yes.
The youngest at 11
Lige.
years old to hit a hole-in-one in Taupo. So
I didn't. Thank you, Lige, because you've just shown me that it is able, like it's doable. Yeah. I swear they built that platform out of straight concrete, and the ball hits it and bounces straight off.
So
So
for,
Lige is obviously.
Our overseas listeners, there's like a platoon that just
Floats in the lake.
in
Middle of the lake.
Taupo, and it's in the middle of the lake, 102 meters away, and you're just trying to hoof balls into this hole. And
It's
you're
like a
11
wind
years
tunnel
old.
through there as well.
it is, right? Yeah, if you get there southerly going through there. So Elijah Ellis, well done. $10,000 is coming your way. Incredible.
Yeah, hey, I'm not sure if we should clap this first part. Obviously, Freddie Gillespie, apologies.
Oh, yes.
Gone. But welcome in Taco Tuesdays, boys.
Taco
Ford
Tuesdays.
is officially on board with the Breakers. 7'6".
Here's a tall glass of water.
Like 7 foot. Like he was a cult hero when he was in Boston, right? They would like chant his name just to get him off the bench, and then
Taco,
you'd see some of the
Taco.
reception you'd get when you see him stand up. So this is really exciting. This is a move that I know will get bums and seats because I went to the Breakers a few weeks back, and like I said, boys, with obviously Auckland FC, like a few new sporting things going on. I felt like it pulled a few, and I was a bit sad to see it because the atmosphere of the Breakers game is like it's unreal. So hopefully. Let's pack it out. Let's get in and show the boys some love with this.
The 9th tallest player to ever play in the NBA, Taco Fall.
7'6", bro.
8 taller than him?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Is Wemby taller than him?
Nah, Wemby's 7'4". Well, he's listed at 7'4", but apparently he's taller than that.
Still growing, isn't he, Wemby? Wemby's still growing.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, my
Yeah,
fantasy
absolutely incredible. But I'm excited to see this. I had to do a little bit of digging, because it felt like something felt dirty that was going on. Breakers have the number one. They're sitting in number one right now. Freddie's been really good for them. But apparently it was just the fact that you have a chance to have Taco Fall.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Freddie, but they also love Taco Fall. So, I'm going to go watch a game now.
100%. I'll be back. Breakers, if you listen to this, get your boy down there.
We also have to try and get him on the show.
Yeah, we need him on the show.
That's
We
our
need to
next
see if we can
challenge.
fit him
Taco
into
Fall,
the
get him on the
studio.
show.
That'd be awesome. And finally, it's your Heineken Silver Low Carb Smooth Delivery of the Week, and that award goes to Caitlin Vahakolo. She is about to become a 3-time international.
She's
Rugby.
good.
Yep. She has, of course, played for the Kiwi Ferns first up. She's also played for the Black Ferns 15s and now selected to play in the Black Ferns 7s in the upcoming tournaments. So
She is going to be deadly.
Caitlin, I mean...
What?
Imagine being in that family at Christmas. What'd you guys do this year? Jordan, #1 podcast of the world. Amazing, though.
Well
Caitlin
done to
is
Caitlin.
absolutely incredible and just the most down-to-earth, humble person as well. So,
Yeah.
Caitlin,
Unreal,
congratulations,
sis.
sis.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
You want to talk nicknames? Nicknames in the sporting world is actually a really there's something cool about it. You have to be given the nickname. You have to have the certain stature if you want to have a nickname. Did you have a nickname besides from SJ7? I mean,
No, I had two. Two that are generally given to me that I saw on signs and people called out. One was the Prince of Penrose.
Yeah.
Oh, you did too. Yes.
But the other one was Magic Johnson.
No, that's not yours.
Well, yeah, but that's what they called me and they made signs. So
Who said that?
You asked the question, I answered it. It's as simple as that.
Damn, we used our Frank
Forgot you're telling us.
Prince of Penrose, though. That
Wait,
was a good one.
more importantly, did you have one?
I didn't, brother. I didn't.
No,
Marc,
you
got one?
did. Peard.
Oh, Peard Ruscoe. Hey, that is not a laughing matter. That is. All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. I see where we stand here today.
Sorry, bro.
All right. You guys have heard that joke before, too. You're laughing a little bit too serious over there. Jared, I see you laughing as well, buddy.
Oh.
Marc, you got Matua Marc.
Yeah, I got my two Mark.
There's just something about.
They do give a vibe, eh?
Yeah.
They just set the tone.
Are we going to shed any light for those who aren't aware of, or we just keep that in-house, the whole PR risk?
Just keep it in house.
Okay.
That story's for another day. I've cried enough about that story.
Brook got saved at Peard,
I did, man.
and he was on Peard Rescue. And one of his mates named him Peard Ruscoe.
It was James McConey. James McConey came up with that. Anyway, I don't know if this break's going to get better, so should we call it here? Okay, so how do we get with nicknames? There's a ball in front of us right here. Now I'm going to grab this ball. For those who can't see it, this is a sign ball by Paul Pears.
Whoa.
Paul Pears is...
Wait, can we just talk that real quick? Okay, for our listeners, maybe jump in the comments because I want to know... Well, actually, you can't even jump in the comments because you can't hear it. Is it Paul Pears or Paul Pierce?
Paul Pears.
Paul Pierce or Paul Pears?
Paul Pears. Paul Pears. Paul Peck? Paul Pears. Paul Pears. What do you say?
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pears.
Are you guys hearing what I'm
Yeah,
hearing?
I'm hearing
Paul
that.
Pears. Paul
doesn't sound
Pears.
right.
No, it
Roman
doesn't. He
Pears.
said this
Nose
the oth-
Pears.
he said this
Who
the other
cares?
day.
Who cares? All right. I'm trying to get to my point.
Okay, sorry to hijack you.
So Paul Pears, however the bloody hell you want to say it, he has an incredible nickname. It's called The Truth. That's a
yeah,
good
bro.
nickname.
Yeah,
That's The Truth.
that is cool.
And the reason he got the nickname The Truth is because late in games, they'd give it to him and basically it was like, yeah, we believe in you. You're the truth.
Yeah.
Like, you're him.
Yeah.
I think Shaquille O'Neal actually gave him that nickname as well.
Oh, the big cactus.
The big cactus. The big Aristotle.
The big diesel.
The big diesel.
The big diesel. DJ Diesel's whole name.
So I just thought, boys, I've found a list of nicknames from well-known athletes around the world, and let's just see if you know who these guys are.
All right,
let's
sure,
start.
we can do this. We can knock this list off. We can knock this
Yeah,
off.
I'm with you in my corner, 100%. I'm feeling
You
half
feel
decent
pretty
with
good when
this.
he's at his side here. Yeah, we're working together here, right?
Yeah,
Teamwork
sweet.
makes the dream work. All right, who's the people's champ? Starting easy here, boys.
That's the Rock.
Well, I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, like athlete.
Oh, what do you mean he's not an athlete?
Well, he is, but
Whoa.
Wow.
you know,
That's great.
when you hear who it is, you'll be like, oh yeah,
The People's Champ.
yeah.
Well, The Rock came to mind straight away,
That's
but if
what I
he's not
thought too.
deemed as an athlete,
People's
then...
elbow, the people's champ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who have you made up as being the
Who is it?
Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali,
The greatest of all time.
the greatest of all time, the
I've
people's
heard,
champ.
I've heard him being called the greatest of all time.
Oh my God, this is actually gonna be harder than I thought. All right,
Next one?
okay. I was actually gonna leave this one up, but just so we can like get on the board, the king.
LeBron.
Okay, good. We're on the board.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go. Who's Big Puppy?
Now,
Why'd you pause?
no. Like, how far are we going with this, lads? Like, so we're like league players, rugby players.
That's league players, right?
No, well, definitely there is league players, but
So, like, if Big Puppy,
yeah. Who's Big Puppy?
there's a couple.
I'm asking who are you going to call Big Puppy?
I'll go Josh Papali'i.
Big Puppy.
He is actually called Big Puppy as
He
well.
is actually
Big
called Big
Pups.
Puppy.
I was looking for David Ortiz.
Oh,
David
yeah, true, he is
Ortiz.
too. Yeah, Big Puppy.
Ah, come on, boys. Come on, boys.
We'll cut that.
Come on,
Edit
boys.
that, please send
All
out.
right.
You can get that one.
Who's the real deal?
Holyfield.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you. Mark, you're not allowed in this next one.
What?
Yeah. I'll give you. It's the boxing round. The Golden Boy.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Ah!
Yes.
That's my boy right there. Okay, who is the hick from French Lick?
I've never.
You
Must be a
guys
UFC
know
fighter.
him? No. I'll tell you the sport. He's a basketballer. The hick from French Lick.
Ginobili.
Oh, I like it though. No.
Tony Parker.
No.
Larry Bird. Let's just rattle them off.
Well done.
Let's just rattle them off.
Is
Jeez.
he French?
He is the hick from French Lick. Indiana is where he's from. All right. I'm having fun here, guys. Swaggy P.
Paul Pierce. No, Paul George. The one who never turns up for the playoffs.
No.
Who's the other guy?
No.
Oh, Swaggy P. Oh,
Swaggy P.
The guy who shot the shot, turned around.
Yes. Nick Young.
Yes,
Nick Young.
boys. Well done. Mark, you're actually not allowed back in this one.
What?
The great one. Who's the great one? And Mark, you know it, right? Yeah, Mark knows it. The great one.
Do the action again.
Shaun Johnson. Who is the great one? They say that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, and
What
it's
are
like
you doing
it's an
back
easy
there?
one. Apparently, in this guy's sport, no one compares to him.
He's about to
Oh,
lose
Gretzky.
Yes.
Gretzky.
Yes, it is.
Well
Yeah.
done, lad.
He's about to lose his goal scoring record, though.
Is he?
Ovi's about to pass him. Yeah, this season will be an NHL. A lot of NHL fans are watching this season. Ovi's about to become
There
the
you
greatest
go.
goal scorer of all time.
What's his nickname? Do they call him Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No, his Ovi is the nickname.
Because if they're not,
I think
they're
it's
missing out on-
Ovchenko is his actual-
They need to name him that. Come on.
That's good.
Okay, we got three. These are hard ones, but you 100% know the athlete.
Come on, Shaun,
All
we
right,
got this.
let's turn it up. Okay, number one, the Aussie Assassin. The Aussie Assassin.
Be a tennis player, surely.
It is. Well done.
Sorry.
Put that down.
Brother's calling me.
Hewitt?
Jesus, Mark.
Hewitt? Is it Hewitt?
What's his first name again?
Leighton.
Jesus, Mark. That's actually impressive.
What, are we talking Leighton?
Oi.
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Yes, oi. Two more. Okay, this guy's a Kiwi. I would say he is. Maybe Shaun, you're on the path to be this guy, the Louis Vuitton Don. I'm giving you a lob there.
Dan Carter.
Dan Carter.
Is that what they're calling him
Apparently
now?
they call him the Louis Vuitton Don.
Yeah, well, if you're getting referred to the Louis Vuitton Don,
the Louis Vuitton.
you're doing all
Don.
right.
Shaun, you've done so well. Mark, I think you might know this one. You're out of this last one again.
Okay, I love how this started. You guys are working together. Yeah. Here we are.
Well, he gave you the
Trying
whole
to
action to Wayne
frickin-
Gretzky, so it was fine. Final one here. The Sultan of Swats. The Sultan of Swats.
Can you give me a sport?
Yeah, baseball.
No, I'm no chance.
Come on.
I only know Aaron Judge. No, that's not Aaron Judge. There's no way. You're jamming me up. I know what you're doing there. I know you
Absolutely.
too well.
You
I
know
know
me
you
too
too
well.
well.
I'll be like,
It's not-
babe. You know, sometimes you're like, babe, come on. Babe, you're doing so well.
Mark, do you know this one?
Did he just give you the biggest layup right then and there? Say that again.
Say
Brook.
that again.
You're like, Caleb, like, babe, come here. Babe.
Babe Ruth.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done, lads. Well done. The Prince of Penrose. Bring it home. Mark, stop the music. I've had enough here. Paul Pierce.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Gentlemen, let's
where are we?
talk a little pass marks. Now, I kind of liked it because it was kind of cute because it has my name in it, so I went with pass marks. But
It's in the name.
I like it.
yeah, with different teams come different fan bases. And with different fan bases, you get different expectations. And with different expectations, you get different pass marks each season.
That is true.
Can't play?
Can't play.
For example, the Crusaders of Canterbury.
They didn't pass this year.
Their pass mark feels a little different to, say, the New Zealand Warriors, year in and year out. Would that be fair to say?
Woo, yeah, like in this segment.
So, I'm interested in the discussion surrounding the All Blacks season wrapping up for rugby fans and their expectations after the shaky loss to France. What we think the current third-ranked team in the world, aka the All Blacks, behind South Africa and Ireland, what we think the pass mark is for Razor's first season in charge. Where do we sit with that? Remember, the season we've just beaten England 3 times, twice at our home and once at theirs. We beat Fiji. We lost to Argentina at home, but then we beat them abroad. And then we lost 2 tight ones to South Africa over in South Africa before beating the Wallabies twice, thrashing Japan, beating Ireland, and then the last loss to France. Do we think the All Blacks get the pass mark before they head into their last game for this season against Italy?
You know what I'm really interested in here, Mark, is what your pass mark for the All Blacks is. Because we had an interesting conversation around team selection and how you just wanted them to cull. You were like, no, we need drastic changes. And then they've gone on this tour and you've seen them grow as a squad, right? Through continuity and time together. And they were a bees off possibly sweeping the Northern Tour. So, can I ask you this question? Is it a pass mark, or what is the All Blacks pass mark?
I would say that my take on what I thought should happen with the team is started bleeding new players, start bringing new ones. And I think we've done pretty well with that. We've kind of both been right into a sense. Like,
shout out to Mighty.
Well, last time I checked, no All Black is actually up for a rugby award as being the greatest, the player this year for the men's 15s. But we do have, after my suggestion, Wallace Stiti is in fact up for the breakthrough player of the year. So I feel like we're...
I love that. Because I don't know to that
can't
point,
claim Wallace.
you can't claim that. But because
He was already playing.
yeah, and you were actually saying bring back Shannon Frizzell to
true,
replace
actually.
Wallace.
Yeah, you're right.
From Japan.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't take much credit.
Can we go back and find that? We need to change all the rules.
I'm so glad that we stuck with Wallace. No, but I would say, so if we look at our record, so we have had 8 wins and 4 losses this season, which gives us a 66.67 win-loss record. So that's our winning record. We've got a 66. Now, we typically sit up around 79, 80.
I thought we were close to 90.
Yeah, we used to be.
Okay,
That's a
I hear
myth
you. I
now
hear you.
that New Zealand rugby fans still
Which
think.
is good,
Yeah.
right? This is good.
So
by the
over
way.
50% is a really
Far out.
in a professional game.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to hear as rugby fans. But you know what? By the time we beat Italy, and I'll go ahead and say it, we're beating you, Italy. Sorry, we are, and we'll probably beat you handsomely. We'll be sitting at 9-4.
Yeah.
We'll be sitting at 9-4 for this season, which would give us a 69.23% win rate for the season. And I think that 70% can't be upset with that, even as All Black fans. So I would say they get a pass mark.
I love that, and I agree 100%. I agree it's a pass mark because it's not like we're playing Pacific teams, like we're going over into these cauldrons, Like, no, but like...
You can't say that.
I can say that.
You just lost to Tonga. Like, you can't throw Pacific teams out into the...
You cannot say the Tongan League team and the Tongan rugby team are on the same wavelength.
No, I can't. No, you're right.
Yeah. Like, the Tongan League team is like us playing against South Africa.
It is, yeah.
Okay? Like, that's...
So we lost twice as well.
That's right. So what I'm saying is that the All Blacks going over there, like, for 2 matches up there...
What you're saying
they're
is...
2 of the 4.
Totally, let's be honest. What you're saying is that we haven't gone up north, like South Africa, for instance, and gone and played Scotland, and then
We've played the
Italy,
best,
and
bro.
Played the guns.
Now we're playing the top
Yeah,
of the tops.
man. So, yeah, 100% pass mark. And I also reckon, if there was a time that we were going to dip in a percentage-wise, it's now, because remember, we're all working on World Cup cycles.
100%.
So let's just go bang.
We're rebuilding.
Let's get with Razor, and let's ride this bad boy.
Let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yes.
I would have to say I don't think it's a pass. I think they would agree with me too. I think there's... Even Neeks gave me the eyes on that one.
No, your take's your take.
The
bro.
only reason is we are so used to them winning when you put on that All Blacks jersey. I know they don't care about this percentage. They want to win every single game.
100%.
Every single game. So I think they have standards that they would...
Unlike other teams.
You're the
We
All
go out
Blacks.
there to try and win 50%.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's the All Blacks. When other teams play the All Blacks, they go, we hope to win.
Yeah, true.
There is always that factor. But the positive is, I do agree, is that we've birthed some amazing young talent. And I think there is a squad here now that we can go, ooh, yeah, they're going to be tough. They have a squad there. So I'm only going on wins and losses, and I don't think... I think they would agree with me on that one.
And
too.
it's small margins, eh? I reckon if they drop one more on this Northern Tour, then we're probably sitting here going, ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I
They
mean?
lost
it's-
that one in England.
Yeah,
that.
it's all fine margins.
All right, let's move through.
I
to
love it
another
though because
team.
there's a passion around rugby at the moment.
I feel like they get the pass mark because it's 2 versus 1. So
And on the, I'm happy with that.
yeah. All right. What about what's happening at Breakers HQ? Let's bank it when it comes to what's happening with Gillespie moving on, but Taco Fall taking his place. What's our collective pass mark with the 7'6" former NBA centre manning the paint? What are we thinking a pass mark is now for the Breakers? Did you say they're currently ranked 1
Yeah, they're
in the
one.
league?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they're sitting up at number 1.
So would we imagine that this season needs to at least finish with a top 4 finish for Taco to be a pass mark?
I think a pass mark would be, in the way that the Breakers organisation and ownership is looking at it, is yes, but sell out every game. That's their pass mark.
Fair.
We need numbers at Spark Arena every single weekend
To back up.
and that will be a pass mark for
Yeah,
us.
that sort of backs them taking this risk, eh?
But in terms of wins and losses, Marc, they've played so well. He's such a big name. I just think it's tough to go and win that competition. But if you can go top 4 and then it's anybody's ball game, I think you'd be happy.
Yeah.
I think you struck on it there with the sellout crowds. That's the
100%.
reason this move's been made.
It bums
And-
on seats.
And I think for anyone who sits there and goes, "Well, that's not in the spirit of the game," I think that's foolish. Like, there's so much. Warriors proved that this year as well. Like, there is more ways to win a competition, whether it be actually outright winning
Dig
or
that your
getting
wins and losses
fans.
this year.
That was tough, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's move through. We want to see sellout crowds, and that would be a sick pass mark
I
for
think
the
I need a
Breakers.
bathroom break.
NRL Wooden Spooners and the West Tigers, who have signed some pretty good, big names this off-season. What would the pass mark be for them in 2025?
I'm happy just to throw it out there. I reckon just improvement. Improvement. Find yourself off the bottom of the table, and that's a pass. That is a pass. I know they'll be sitting there in their video room going, boys, top 8.
Jerome's coming.
Top 4 maybe.
May's
They'll
on the
have
way.
their own. They will have their own. But you've seen players go to clubs. Even the Tigers, they have recruited well in the past. They've had Uppy go there. They've had, they've had really good players sort of join. But it's not just the players. You got to get it. The whole organisation. It flows down. So I'm just saying, look, improvement. Don't find yourself in the same sort of game you found yourself in this year around that wooden spoon. Let's just see gradual improvement. Benji's a young coach. Give him time. He's starting to mould his side how he wants to mould it. And let's just see them go like that.
Hey,
Let's take Shaun's word, eh?
Yeah, we'll go with Shaun. Just a real, this is off the cuff question, but what's Uppy like as a guy? Like, I may have seen him go into the shop. That was the last person I got, fame shy to go up and say hi to.
Oh, yeah?
It was earlier in this year, actually.
Yeah.
When we were,
The thing
when I was
is,
over in Sydney.
I like to think that with 95, and this is accounting to the 5% that, everyone in the NRL is pretty approachable. I like to think that, like they're not, as kids or as fans, you put them up here.
Yeah, there's a couple of bad apples on every tree.
But I feel, yeah, that's right. So you allow for it. But in the NBA and American sports in general, the culture, you got to be a little bit more like South Forward, like a bit more me. We're like we're like a working class sport. So I like to think if you'd approached him, it would have been give you the time of the day.
I did the creepiest thing, Shaun.
Yeah.
Like, he was, I saw him go into the butchers in this little village in Sydney, northern Sydney, and I kind of just stopped and I was like, that was Uppy Carousel. That was Uppy. And I was like, man, I'd love to meet him. And then I kind of walked up the street and then I walked back down the street and he was still in there. And I was like, oh, he's still in there. And so I walked back up past
much
it
meat
again,
you buy?
probably a third time. And he was just sitting there talking to the butchers. Obviously a super nice guy, but then I was like, okay, you've walked past him many times now. You may have seen him. And then I just ran. I just ran. And nothing to do with Uppy. I'm glad to hear he's a
Can
nice
you make
guy.
his dream come true?
Yeah,
and
we'll
sort him
get
out
something
with
this
Uppy
one
day.
day.
All right, let's move through the Lakers. The LA Lakers, after drafting Bronny Jr. in the second round, which gave us all warm fuzzies before they sent him down to the G League. What's the pass mark for the Lakers this year? What do we want to see from the 24-25 NBA season out of the Lakers, knowing full well that they used the draft pick, a pretty high draft pick at that when it comes to type of talent that's still around at that time. What do we reckon the pass mark is for Lakers, or have they already passed? Just for giving us that dad-son moment.
I think they're past. I think the pass mark is happy LeBron. And I think the pass mark is LeBron comes back again next year. Man's had like 4 triple doubles in a row.
True.
You just keep Bron happy. Thought he could have maybe took a pay cut and they could have got somebody else there. But that's besides the point.
No, didn't they say he was going to take a pay cut? Or he came out and said, and then you looked at the figure and it was like $2 million or something. It was the pay cut. Oh, 52 mil a year instead of 54. Oh, well.
Crazy money, right?
Yeah.
The money he makes. I would say that they've already passed because Bron looks happy to have Bronny with him.
Yeah, I agree. Everything Brooke said, 100%. They've already passed.
All right, and finally, a big year, well, hoping and expected for UFC fans with our very own former UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya. What would his pass mark be for 2025? What do you want to see? What do you think of the things that he'll be looking for in 2025?
Ooh, kick someone in the head, knock them out, see his hand raised.
In the
Boom.
cage.
And I want to see
in
him
the
like,
octagon.
bro, you know what? Screw the result. Like, let's take the outcomes out. Let's just see him like dancing again and that, you know? Let's see him do something leery. Boom. Entrance of doom just to captivate us all
Crump
again. Take
down,
us
bring it on down.
Bro, let's just see Izzy be Izzy. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think a pass would have always been the belt, but in his latest interviews, he said he's not coming for belts, he's coming for heads. So put some names alongside that legacy that you got already, and then hopefully the belt comes with it.
Why don't you both? You both got the pass mark.
I like that.
Play On in partnership with BNZ.
Play on.
Okay, boys. Put a comment on the page last week and it just set my mind off, like fireworks going off everywhere. This like, bang, this great idea around, I wanted to like pop up over Auckland, like, all over Auckland. Actually, you know what? Let's just broaden it. All over the world.
Just pops up.
I just wanted to pop up and play some social sports and put my skills to the test.
Yes.
Okay, because Brooke captured this little clip of me dooting up this
By the way, can I
9 to 5er.
Can I just say, we got to this. So for those who haven't seen it, I was at Shaun's house one afternoon. His wife plays in the social touch team. She goes, "We need numbers." Looks around. Shaun's there. Shaun, you're playing. We get down there.
I don't have a say, do I?
The molecules in these people's hair, they were only grey. Like, there was only grey hair. I looked at Shaun. I said, "You can't actually play. Like, you're not allowed to play." And he goes, No, I have to. Like, I have to get out there. They go down by 2 points. I watch them change. Okay, oh, here comes Shaun Johnson. Whack, whack. Sidestep, dummy. Someone drops the ball, he gets angry at them. I was like, oh, it's a social game.
Nah, there's a bit of that. There was a bit of that. Like,
This is 2 weeks after representing
Mark, this
country.
This was less
no,
than
don't worry.
72 hours
Yeah,
after his last game.
I've already been given the stats for the week, man, so I had 6 trial involvements.
Yeah, you did. Yes. What
Oi,
a fantasy
oi.
pickup you would be.
All
No,
right.
Mark, they lost.
Did you lose?
But, like, what am I going to do, boys? Like, this is how it worked. And no, we didn't lose, we drew. But it's like a loss anyway, right?
They lost, you bloody
But I
lie.
will say this. It got me when I saw their guys carving up our girls. And I was like, I said to Brooke on the side, I said, this is starting to get a little bit tricky now. It's starting to bite me. So anyway, long story short, a clip gets filmed. I'm stepping a guy, dummy to girl. Didn't feel bad about it either. Scored the try, and here we are. So this is where I'm at right now with this little segment and this little, I just want to push it out there into the world. The Play On pop-up series. Okay? Now, we're a sports show. You see all these clothing brands, whatnot, you know, they'll do pop-ups every now and then where they'll just get a load of their product and you can just come on,
Oh,
visit.
hello, we're in Brisbane.
There you go. Feel that in
hello,
hand.
Perth.
So this is the Play On pop-up series, ladies and gents, where either myself, Peard Ruscoe,
We're playing?
Matua Marc, we're all in this. We're the Play On boys.
We're going to talk about these things, Shaun.
We're going to pop up randomly in a social setting of sports of your choice. So we need them in the comments. We need the addresses. We need the times. And you'll just get a random selection. So it could be me down at your local cricket club. It could be Brook on the touch field. It could be Matua Marc playing indoor netball. Who knows what it is? All right? The Play On pop-up series that we're going to come to
Oh,
you.
yeah, I dig it.
I dig it.
I
We're
dig
on
it.
board with this, lads. I feel like it's
I
got
dig it.
legs. I really want to get out to another touch team. I'm just going to say that. And I want to get the boots on. And I am scared that a little 16, 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old's going to make me touch the ground, hand down, man down. I'm going to be the one on their highlight. But you know what? It's all fun and games. So let's do it, eh?
I love it.
Play On pop-up. All right, see you in Sydney.
Play On in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Yes, time for our crowd surf. This is where we get to reach in to what is called our Heineken Prize Vault. Where is the Heineken Prize Vault this week?
There we go. Let me have a go at it.
Let's see if Brooke can even open it. Now, we love to encourage our community to chat with us, to get amongst it, to have their say, jump online and get amongst our socials. And this week's winner comes from our Instagram post. It was literally the video of you playing touch rugby.
Oh.
And one of the comments that came through, which is our winner for this week, comes from Smeezy Does It, or Smeezy Does It. And
What's
they
their real name?
Smeezy Does It. I don't know. It's actually Smee Wata or Fata. Sorry, Smee Fata is the name of on the account. I don't know why I'm saying. Why don't I just read the
read
comment?
it, bro.
You nailed that.
So obviously, Shaun, the video is of you. Whack, and then scoring a try.
How come you didn't do that in the games this year?
And Smeezy Does It wrote, "Take the default so your team doesn't go viral." With the funny, with the laughing emoji.
I must say, some of the replies on that post were pretty crack up. When Nice put up, "What are you doing?" Some of them were like, they were a little bit. I liked them.
All right, Smee, let's open up the Heineken Prize Vault.
Feels kinda light here.
Yeah, thank you so much to Heineken Silver.
What do we have?
Something bespoke.
Something bespoke, something you won't get anywhere else.
Oh,
what is that?
no.
You gave your shoes? Is it shoes? Hold on.
What is-
hold
what-
on.
what
It
is-
might not be.
Is there anything in there?
For those who can't see, I've opened up the Heineken Silver box, and there is a shoe bag with Shaun Johnson's name on it with the Warriors. So it'd be funny if there's not shoes in there. I'm assuming.
Oh, baby.
Oh, game worn.
They're game-worn boots.
Training boots.
Oh,
Can you
baby.
tell us what is significant about that?
The grass is still on these, Shaun.
Yeah, so the turf that you will find on the bottom of this boot here, lads, is a bit of Mount Smart. So they were the last game-worn boots I wore at Mount Smart. So they're the game I ran out there.
This is the last shoes that you
Did you sign them?
Yeah,
Can you sign them?
Yeah, I can sign them.
Quite a small
Pass them
shoe.
over. Pass them over. Get them to
Yeah,
sign them.
here, chuck it out.
Smee, you're getting a pair of the last pair of boots that Shaun Johnson wore at Mount Smart Stadium. And they're about to be signed.
How
And
many
coming
times-
your way.
So, Shaun, like as I'm just looking at these shoes, how many times would you have worn these shoes?
Like,
Like, do you wear
maybe,
them 1-2 games or like
Yeah, no, not
7-8?
often. Maybe that would be 6, maybe, yeah, half a dozen times. Probably because I
Wow.
don't, this is the thing, I don't usually wear like medals, studs. I don't usually wear studs. I'm a cleats type of guy, but
Why'd you
at
on this day?
Mount Smart, bit of rain, dew, gets a little bit slippery out there, so the studs came on for the last game. But wait, how do you spell the name? Because I'm going to write 2.
Smee, S-M-E-E.
Yeah, because
And then Fata,
I don't want to see these on Trade Me anywhere.
W-H-A-T-A.
Nah, 2 Smee. There you go. Hey, there we go, baby. We're on.
Perfect.
Should we sign it, mate?
So wait, what do I get? Like a 12 box
It's
or
not
something
about
from
you,
Heineken
buddy. It's not
for
about
this,
you.
or
Hey, I'm sure we can. Heineken Silver.
Heineken Silver. Grateful.
Give some of that. But there we go. Yeah, so if you would like to win a bespoke
cool prize.
jump on our socials, be known, make a comment. We love the interaction. That is, of course, our Heineken Prize Vault. Prize of the week.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Heineken Silver.
Play on in partnership with BNZ.
Play on. Welcome on in to your weekend sports menu. Gentlemen, if you will, open the can.
When you're ready, lad.
sorry, just wanted to finish the show the same way we started it.
3,
2, 1.
Brought to you, of course, by Heineken Silver. And let's see what you might like to order this sporting weekend. Starting off with the entrees, gentlemen, and we have the 17th year of the Iwi of Origin. Starting on Saturday, Bruce
Give me
Pullman
that,
Park in Takanini. Netball, sevens, b-ball, league, touch, and kaupapa Māori games. Just a heads up, I don't think they're televised. This will be one you'd have to go watch in person. Or perhaps you'd like to match that up with UFC Fight Night. That's happening on Sunday. Yarn versus, I'm so bad at the names. Figueiredo.
That'd be a mean
of course,
scrap.
The Vulcan Odisma is taking on our very own Carlos Ulberg. Is that what's that? Ozdemir?
Oh, I know straight away that the UFC Fight Night is calling my name. I'll be taking that, please, good sir.
Yeah, I'd love to see Vulcan Ostergedemar versus Carlos
I'm
Ulberg.
so sorry to whoever.
Come on, Carlos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carlos.
I could say
He's got
Carlos
it.
Ulberg though.
I'll be at that 17th year Iwi of Origin. Beautiful.
Sure you will. Sure you will.
Beautiful.
All right. Can we get photos of Brook, if Brook actually goes out there?
Just the one option on the mains this weekend, gentlemen. 10 past 9 a.m. Sunday morning, the All Blacks finish their Northern Tour, taking on Italy.
I guess
No
we'll take
choice.
I guess, yeah, you're not
yeah.
giving us any options, are you? So, All Blacks it is.
And finally, on the desserts menu, I'm interested to hear what you'd like to hear or see this sporting weekend. Sunday A-League football. Both games on Sunday for the Kiwi team. Sunday, 3:30 p.m, Phoenix at Victory. That's the Melbourne Victory. And of course, Sunday, 6 p.m, Auckland FC, back in the running, hosting MacArthur.
I feel like they've had like 3 months off since their last game.
It's been a while, the international break.
Yeah.
And finally, you might want to match that up, or perhaps you prefer the Heineken Silver Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Shaun, don't get this one wrong.
Hello? Heineken Silver Las Vegas Grand Prix. Are you serious?
Come on, lad. Come on.
I reckon we must be a chance of getting over there at some point.
You look like you're performing there this weekend.
I am ready to go whenever you want me. Heineken Silver, come on, get the boys over there. I'll be tuning into that for sure. Come
Monday,
on.
You should turn
4:30
into a
a.m.
DJ.
Hey, whatever it is you choose to dine on in your sporting weekend, we wish you well. Thank you so much for watching.
I had heaps of fun, boys.
Lambrongini. Look at the speed! Shaun Johnson! Aguero! It's over! Pass is intercepted at the goal line. In your life have you seen anything like that?